Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm here with some of my boys from Gracie, Barra, Costa, Mesa, California, and today we're looking for some new gis. We're here at budovideos.com. We're going to take a look at a couple different kimonos. We're looking at the fit, we're looking at the weave, we're looking at some of the other technical aspects of the gi. So come on in and let's check it out. We're here with our friend Dave from budovideos.com. Now, Budo Videos stocks a ton of different gis, but today we're looking at 3 brands in specific. The Vulcan, Gameness Pearl, and Hasa. Is that pronounced right, Dave?
Yeah, that's right. Most people think it's Kiko Raka, but the actual Brazilian or Portuguese pronunciation is Hasa. Okay, the Gameness Pearl is a relatively new release from Gameness. Previously had the Gameness Platinum, which is a much thicker gi. This is a lighter version. The qualities about it is it's obviously much lighter. The weave is a very tight weave, so it doesn't really kind of stretch or shrink too much. The collars are really nice and thin. It's filmed with what's called an EVA foam, which is actually going to dry a lot faster when you need to dry it.
As opposed to the rubber traditionally is?
Actually, typically it's actually cotton inside.
Okay.
And the thick collar, because it's so thick and it's cotton, it's going to hold water, it's going to take longer to dry, it's going to hold more funk. With the rubber, since it's a synthetic material, it's not going to hold the kind of bacteria that most other collars can probably hold.
Okay.
The pants, they tend to be a little on the thicker side. They're almost like a denim, which I personally kind of like because they hold up for a really long time. And one thing I like about these pants is it uses kind of a rope drawstring or a corded drawstring, which tends to hold better, and it's easier to untie when you're sweaty and you're done training. You want to take your pants off when you're really hot. Again, it's also made from one piece in the back. There's no big patchwork, kind of like the previous one, so people tend to like that. Very minimal, very simple, and a very clean design.
Very cool. Now, Dave, how is this different than, say, the Vulcan gi?
Personally, I think, to me, it feels like the weave, like I said, is thicker. It doesn't seem to have the kind of stretch. But I think also it's just a bit heavier. Mm-hmm. The pants obviously are heavier because they're much thicker. In terms of weight, as in like for weigh-in purposes and that sort of thing? Right.
Okay. Very cool. Thank you. At the Gameness Pearl, I'm 5'10", 170 pounds. Got to tell you, I love this gi. Fits great. Like the cut underneath, around the waist, underneath my arms, on my legs. Pants aren't too baggy. Give you the old wrist test here. Now this is actually a little bit longer, just maybe an inch or two from my ideal. Dave, this is the first time that I've had a colored gi like this. What are some things that I can do to lock in the color and maybe even get it to my ideal length?
Well, first thing, with a lot of colored gi, one tip people like to do is soak it in about 2 to 3 cups of vinegar in a full tub of warm water. Soak it for about 20 to 30 minutes. Throw it in the washer, cold water, and then when you're done with that, throw it in the dryer on a low heat. Just let it, just kind of let it shrink up just a little bit. I would check it about halfway to make sure you get it to the size that you want. Once it's to a size where you think it's comfortable, pull it out of the dryer and hang dry it from that point on.
Perfect. So here we are with the Gameness Pearl lineup. Again, a couple different colors to choose from. You got your white, your blue, black, olive green with the black trim, my personal favorite. Now, the black and the olive green are a limited edition, so get them while they last. Big ups to budovideos.com for providing us with the kimonos. Again, if you're interested in purchasing any of the gis that we talked about, they also have jiu-jitsu books, videos, MMA gear, and training equipment. Go to budovideos.com. And again, check back in with us in just a couple weeks. We're going to take these gis, wash them, wear them, really tear them up on the mats, and we'll get back to you with our final reviews. Thanks.